It's unmuted.
All right, 1 second. We get one song, man. Rocking with it, man. We're about to let it chill for like 5 minutes. Get one song. Yes, sir.
What's going on, Shabal? Sir.
That Shabal is here, bro.
Oh, no.
I was like, Shabal pulled up. Shabizi. Hannah Manezi. You about to start, man. Again, just rock with us, man. Bear with us out. You hear me? Oh, fuck. That's just annoying. Oh, my gosh. Fuck
The doctors?
Yeah, I didn't mean to play this shit. Like, fuck that apple.
It's O2 Greedo.
They can't even hear it. It's not even loud enough, this motherfucker. That's your granddaughter? You're not joking. I see you in me. 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 Ready? Let's get it. Shout out my Baltimore niggas, man. That speaker blew, huh? Yeah, I think it blew out. Yeah. Let's get it, man. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. We in here, man. You hear me? We're going over a few things today, man. A few things, a lot of things been going on in the social media world, regular world. What you want to hop into? You want to hop into that baby thing?
Sir.
Man, that baby thing, crazy, man. For real, for real. You know what he said?
Sir.
Go ahead.
Basically, paraphrasing. He was addressing how Lil Nas X was on stage, how he was, naked, practically, and he made a quote, or not quote, but what's the word I'm looking for? Homophobic. What's the word?
Yeah, nah. He said he
rhetoric.
He didn't really even talk about Lil Nas X.
Right, but Lil Nas X, it's like a concept.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X took it as he was talking about.
He was shooting shots at him.
Right.
But I mean, Lil Nas X is a freak. He's a disgusting freak. So, you know,
Right.
but I really think he thought he saw something in the parking lot for him to say. He said, if you're not blowing rod in the parking lot, basically.
Right.
You don't got HIV. You ain't here doing no homosexual acts. Put your phone in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So that went crazy in the internet trying to cancel him. Can you explain what cancel culture is real quick?
Cancel culture is like basically you're canceling whatever it is that people are sensitive to. Like, for example, people canceled how you say it, Pepe Le Pew?
Oh yeah,
Because it was extremely offensive to a group of people.
Yeah,
so
because he was like a rape,
yeah,
like a real rapey.
Right, yeah, I mean he was.
Yeah, he was. It was funny to us.
Right, but
Yeah.
Dababy, they trying to cancel him. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he's getting he has shows booked overseas. They're like, nah, you can't perform here.
Yeah, London.
You know, stuff like that. They're
London.
canceling them.
What do you think? Okay, like let me ask you this though, right? So like, I was watching it like all through social media go crazy trying to cancel Baby, like, and like this is irrelevant, but I'm not really a big Baby fan, right? Like a rap fan. I became a fan though. I became a fan because I like that he stands on what he said. You know what I mean? He's not really shy. I think he's trying to like, hey, dang, you're taking my words out of context and things like that. But he's still like, man, I said what I said. Whatever. I mean, like, I got money. Like, what am I supposed to do? Support homosexuality?
Right.
That's the thing, though. I want like, you can't even be against the homosexual culture. Like if you said, nah, if someone asked you how you feel about homosexuals, and you said, well, I think it's unnatural, and I don't think, you know, two men should sleep together, or two women should be together. I think it should be a man and a woman. They'll try to cancel you for your opinion or for how you feel or your stance on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's my thing. I'm like, damn, man, like, and I started thinking like this. I'm like, homosexuals are violent, man.
Extremely violent.
And they run the world.
There was violence since they was beating on Lot's door.
You feel me? That's where I'm getting it from.
Right.
Like they are a violent. It's like that the demon on a homosexual ain't only about you know, being with the same sex. It's about forcing, like that demon wants to force its way, like spiritually, physically on you. You get what I mean? Like it's like you don't stand a chance because we're so strong. When I say we're, I'm talking about them. So like, you know what I mean? No homo. Real shit. Fuck that. Don't confuse that.
No,
I'm not a homo anything. Not homo sapien. Nothing, right? But so they try to force you not only like spiritually, physically, they trying to force their culture on you. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like you don't even stand a chance out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like the cold part is you got straight people supporting homosexuality too. Like you got straight people supporting, you know, the homosexual community. Like, oh yeah, he was wrong, but they're so-called straight. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not
so-called.
This ain't the first time we've seen something like this.
Right,
it's like the 8th time, 9th time, like maybe in the last 2-3 months, where the homosexual community bands together and cancels you because you said something off.
And they made him apologize.
Did he apologize?
He apologized.
No, he didn't.
He apologized.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna hang in there. He apologized.
Okay, what are you apologizing for? Was his comments like rude? I guess it was rude. It wasn't professional.
Nah, but he a rapper.
I know, right?
He's not a
they want rappers to be politically correct.
Yeah, like come on now, like listen to his music. Nothing he says.
But I'm saying though, like, what is the science behind that though? What is the science behind someone telling you how to feel or telling you what your opinion should be? Like, aren't we free to hate? Right or wrong?
Right.
Like, I'm free to hate. Just like you, like the so-called Christian community and the homosexual community is free to love. How come I can't be free? I can't be free to hate.
Right.
I can be free to hate. I can be free to be against your homosexual endeavors and your homosexual lifestyle. Now, but you're telling me I'm wrong for saying, you know, what you're doing is incorrect. You should not be doing it. You should fight yourself. It's not a choice. Like that's our stance on it. They will cancel the fuck out of us, right? Because we would say, you're wrong for being gay, and you need to fight being gay. And the authority of God given to me, you should stop being gay out.
Right.
You should stop being a homosexual. Now we would get canceled. You know what I mean? That's what God is telling us to tell you.
Right.
You gonna say something, Oscar?
Sir, I just want to say, like, even people that go to college support it. I was talking to some sister. She studied sociology.
Yeah.
So I guess like people talking,
right,
figuring things out, and she was completely with it. She wasn't open to it. When I spoke about it, she got really emotional. She got a fan. We were talking about all types of stuff. Once I started talking about that, she gets really emotional, sensitive, and like aggressive towards me. Like
Is she gay?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Her cousin. I came to find out her cousin is gay,
and
then she told me that the reason why she's gay or bi, whatever, because she was, they like a bunch of men. She said, ran multiple men on her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, well, if she turned lesbian because of that negative moment in her life, then that should tell you that is wrong. But she kept trying to justify to say that she's right because of what happened to her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because
I'm not laughing at what happened to her. I'm laughing at the psyche behind why you think you should be this way.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I get how that's traumatizing and you're a man hater now. But why should you stop your whole life and change your whole life because of one incident? You get what I'm saying? Like, if I was a thief and I stole something and police tackled me for stealing, you know what I mean? And I got caught, like, how do I say that? I'm trying to bring it to, okay, if I murdered somebody, I say, well, that's my choice. I feel like murdering.
Yeah, I'm a serial killer.
That's what
I identify as a serial killer.
Yeah, that makes me feel good.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so now, can you tell me that I'm wrong?
Right.
Ain't it my choice to kill?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Homosexuality is about killing. It's about HIV. It's about giving someone a disease that can't be healed.
Pedophilia. How do you if you support the LGBT community, when they introduce pedophilia, which they will, and surely they are, slowly but surely. Right. What's your argument gonna be against them?
Right.
That's their preference.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what you gonna say?
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I had a family member. He was gay. I had a family member die from AIDS, and I seen him in the AIDS when he had AIDS, and I was like, God damn. Like, he was gray. He boils. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a horrible thing. It's a horrible, horrible thing. If you ever seen someone with actual HIV, you probably wouldn't really know. But AIDS is different.
I didn't even know it was a difference.
What?
Yes. Slovakia.
HIV is like people walking around normal. AIDS though, it's like when it's when the disease takes over and now you're basically terminally about to die now.
Damn.
You can live with, like, fucking Magic Johnson got HIV.
Oh, okay.
He look normal as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even sure he got it anymore. Shit, the way he act, you know what I mean? He acting just like he living just life, but
his son probably got it.
I don't know. He gay. For sure. He's 6'8" and big as hell and homosexual. But my thing is this though, to force that lifestyle on people who don't want to agree with it. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, we don't agree with it, and we live in America and we tolerate it. When I say we tolerate, we don't go around stoning homosexuals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We don't go and say, you effing F word. You know what I'm saying? F word meaning, you know, the gay verb, right? The gay slang. So we don't go around and do it. We tolerate the homosexuality that's around us. Right. But we would never, I would teach my child never to be like that. But now if I say that publicly, now I'm wrong. I'm wrong because I don't want to let my son be or my daughter to be a homosexual. That's what they're selling in social media, in the social media world, right? You know what I mean? So it's a sickening.
And if I could, sir, like Lil Nas X, they using him as a puppet to promote that agenda. And if you look at one of his, I don't suggest or recommend you do look at it, but but you know, it was a big stir on social media. Like, this guy had a music video and he's butt naked, and the theme is like prison, and it's like 20 naked grown men twerking butt naked.
I dare someone to watch that.
And I'm like, damn, like
I dare someone just to watch that.
It's 1 p.m. and this is on. Like,
God,
you remember like BET Uncut?
Yeah.
That was like 3 a.m. Certain stuff like that.
Salagi,
But
like,
it-
good.
No, but I'm saying it's like afternoon, kids is up.
This is disgusting.
I mean, well, that's the whole point, to do it while your kids can see. You know what I mean? Like, they want your kids to see this.
Right.
Like that's the whole thing. Like, BET Uncut was like, oh, when adults should be awake.
Right.
But this homosexuality is like, oh no, we want your. Yes, it's fine. This is fine. This is fine for your kid to see. This is this what should be accepted. And they're using this little homosexual. Like, first it was like, he ain't gay. Then we're like, okay, you gay, we get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? First we were trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, like, come on, stop playing. You're not gay.
Right.
Are you gay? We like that Old Town Road song.
Man.
And then he became gay and was like, ugh.
Right.
I don't even like that song, man.
Mm-mm.
Hell, everything about him is just weird now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he's just, I don't know. And is that what X means?
Damn.
Hold on, bro.
I could, son.
Go
The
ahead.
X means non-binary.
Okay, I get it now.
Like the Latinx.
I get
You put
it.
the
So he been telling us he was that,
Low key.
but we just ignored it because he's black,
Probably.
and we was like, come
Probably
on,
why.
man, you don't want to be gay, but he's telling you he's Lil Nas X,
Mm. That's heavy.
and it's gross at the same time. That's heavy and gross. You know what I mean? But the baby man, fuck rap. You know what I mean? Stand on your principles, man. If you want to be against homosexuality, be against it. You got hella money. But how much more money do you need?
They're gonna cancel Lil Boosie next.
With Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie was like, man, I ain't with that. He was like, the baby, you need to stand on your toes. Like,
that's true. Boosie was correct for saying that.
right.
But then Lil Boosie did buy his sons
Oh yeah, but he, you know,
whores.
Yeah.
These niggas is not qualified to speak on this.
Right, real talk.
Like I fuck with Boosie, but I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, nigga, like that's pedophilia. Shit.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
If you don't look at it correctly.
He thinks that's how he's gonna make his son not gay.
Right. Well, your son might not be gay, but he's only going to want to sleep with whores now.
Right.
Only whores. He's only going to know to give money to women to have sex with him.
Mm.
That's what you did to a 14-year-old boy. But like I said, they're not qualified to speak on those topics. But Lil Nas X, the homosexual community, I was telling a brother today, I said, man, listen, man, don't be surprised the homosexual community like start really getting guns and shooting you. Like they might start shooting people who are extreme.
In extreme opposition.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
And they might get guns and want to shoot you or want to really fight you, become violent with you because the thing in them is saying, no, accept me. I want to be accepted. You need to accept who I am or else, right? That's what it comes down to. Or else I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get real violent with you. I'm going to go to jail behind this because I'm standing on something I believe in.
Right. Accept me for not accepting. Accept me for me not accepting what I naturally am.
Damn. You see how fucked up that is in the head? Accept me because I couldn't accept me, and now I gotta accept this.
Yeah, so accept it.
Yeah, and I fought to not accept and accept it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my mind is blown even talking about it. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Like it's crazy too because like with homosexuals, like Captain Mashak brought out how the LGBTQ community, they want everybody to support them, but they never did anything for anyone besides himself.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying he was bringing out how the things we did for the communities, and how we did things for them. The LGBTQ wants everyone's love, but they never gave anyone else love.
Right.
So it's like it makes me think. Like, okay, it doesn't make me think. It's a fact. Being homosexual, bi is extremely depressing. Because, they be on drugs and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, they know deep down inside is wrong. Half of them are like that because they've been molested. So, like, deep down inside, they know that it's wrong. So it's like, it's real depressing. So they constantly need acceptance. Because it's not right.
But that's the fucked up thing. They know it's wrong.
Yeah.
They know it's wrong, so they pushing wrong on you now. And
that's why they're so sexual. Because it's like they need pleasure, lust, things to feel good every time because they know inside it's wrong.
Yeah.
So they got to feel good every time. Have a party. Like General Mayak said, y'all just want to have an orgasm and party. That's y'all. And it's like, that's heavy.
Yeah.
They can't just be normal.
No. You see them. Like, you see them in Hollywood. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, in Hollywood, it's ridiculous.
Hollywood.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, you ever seen white people be gay? And it's like when a white man is gay, it's like that the average white man that's gay, he's like he just like he's not he's just regular gay. He's not flamboyant. But a black man that's gay,
it takes it to the extreme.
Nigga, they get their toes done.
Oh my gosh!
I was watching something at Atlanta something, and I was like, "That's a fucking man,
right?
What the fuck?" Like, I'm looking like, "What the? Oh, turn that shit, man!" Like, I'm like, "Whoa!" And they got a beard and shit. They got like a little beard, dyed hair, nails. Right. I'm like, nah. You know what I'm talking about?
You don't even look like a female.
Nah, look. And then, you know, what's that school down there? The all male school. I think it's Morehouse.
I'm not sure.
Morehouse. Spelman is the women's school. Might be Morehouse in Atlanta, right? They had to put a decree, like this is years ago, where they had to outlaw. It's an all male school. They had to outlaw high heels. Yeah, because men were wearing high heels to school.
I don't think they ever done that in an all female school.
I mean, they wouldn't have to. But in all male school, they're like, "Hey, look, brother, stop wearing high heels." You know what I mean? Like, it's a like to not speak against homosexuality should be a crime.
Right.
You know what I mean? Real to not speak about, like, you should always talk about the homosexual community and what homosexuals do, because they shove it down. I don't even want to say that.
Yeah.
Shove it down.
Hey, damn.
Yeah, I can't even.
And just like they have the right to push it on, I got the right to push it off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No more. Goddamn, like, we gotta just
you gotta
say certain things now. You can't
accept it.
You gotta fight. You gotta fight them with that, man. You gotta really fight them, because now a lot of people, they dealt with child molestation, which is rampant in the black community for sure. You know what I mean? But it's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not an excuse for you to live in turmoil and to live in, you know, living in an age of, you know, you're forever 11 years old in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not an excuse. You got to overcome that. You got to grow from that. It was wrong. You know what I mean? It was wrong that it happened to you for sure, but you can't let one thing or whatever might happen to 10 times to you. You can't let that change and make you be this way now. Now you're becoming the person who did it to you, right? Because what happens to most people who get molested?
They usually turn out gay.
No. People, when a child gets molested, what does that child grow up and do?
Oh, molest another child.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a fact.
Right.
Because it becomes a family thing. There,
right.
You know what I mean? Uncle molests a boy, and the boy becomes gay, and it's always that gay uncle. Then you have a gay nephew. People don't put the two together. You feel what I mean? They don't put the two together because he molested the gay nephew because the nephew was, you know, probably the weakest one out of all the little boys. You know what I mean? So he takes advantage of that because he was a weak little boy, and he molests that little boy. And then now you got a gay uncle and a gay nephew, and then another baby comes to be born, and that gay nephew is looking at that gay baby, or that little baby, like, there's going to be a time when I molest you. You get what I'm saying? You got to stop. Like, someone has to stop that cycle. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I always say that, man. You got to be careful with uncles. They come search. If you want to search me. Shit, start with me. Well, uncles, you got to be careful with uncles. Those are the scariest ones. Serious.
That is crazy.
Yeah, real shit.
Like, the world produces sexual deviance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't get it twisted. Women do it too, but not as rampant as men do it to other boys or little girls. It's ridiculous. Old men too.
Oh no, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Grandpas, they out there doing that shit too.
It was old men training them sisters on them Olympic teams. Those touching them sisters, and these sisters was grown.
Come on.
You know, a lot of them was grown, and it's like they get put in the corner. You know, you're not gonna be able to compete if you don't let me do this to you.
Right. Don't talk about that in football.
Sandusky. Wow.
Like, molestation and homosexuality all one and the same, and it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that was pretty much it. Dababy, man, I don't expect him to stand up for nothing. I mean, he said what he said. I'm pretty sure he's going to work his way back into being in the good graces,
of the LGBT community.
Because I don't see him being, you know, super strong or nothing. But the point is, homosexuality is something that's, you know, strong on Black and Hispanic, so much so that, you know, like, we start to agree with their lifestyle and we start to take on what's accepted in society. Like, you can't even say You can't even say, you know, the F word anymore without being a hate crime. Damn near.
You can't even say gay.
Yeah, you can't say
flag
gay.
this video.
You got to say homosexual community.
That's sick.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
all that.
sick.
You want to talk about Moneyybagyo though?
Sir. What angle?
Can you show the video?
I can't.
Ah, shit. Damn.
Software tripping.
Oh, okay. If anybody doesn't know about Moneyybagyo, right? Moneyybagyo is a rapper. And he's dating a sister named Ari Fletcher, right? She's nothing. I don't know what she is. She is like, I don't know what her job. What is her job title? Because she makes money.
But she dated other rappers before.
She's just an entertainer, right?
I guess.
She really just shake her ass, right? And she was with Lil Herb. She was with Javante Davis. You know what I mean? She was with them two that we know publicly, and then she's with Moneyybagyo, right? So there's a viral video going around where Ari Fletcher is dancing with her homosexual friend. He's a bisexual, but you're bisexual, you're homosexual. But he's bisexual, meaning he likes men and women, I guess. And she's dancing with him provocatively, right? Throwing her cheeks all on his rod in the club, right? In the club. Mind you, she has a man. And everyone's like, oh, wow, yeah, he's bisexual. Like, it doesn't matter. It's like dancing with a girlfriend. No, the fuck it's not.
No, it's not.
Right? So now, this what happens. It goes on social media. Everyone sees it on social media. They get mad, like, in the comments, like, why y'all mad? That's his business. He doesn't care why you care. Other people are like, nah, that's too much. She doing way too much. She was doing way too much. You seen the video?
Yeah, I seen it. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, they were having sex with clothes on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
So they see the video and they waiting for Moneyybagyo's response. And I'm thinking, man, he's a real nigga. He about to, you know, be like,
don't tell me he saw.
Yeah, listen, I'm like, he a real nigga. He gonna be like, man, fuck that bitch. Like, she a hoe, whatever. I'm about to move on. I'm a rapper. I can get any woman I want. You get what I'm saying? So he sees it and he goes, man, see, that's the problem. Y'all so insecure with yourselves. Y'all so insecure. I'm not worried about it. That's what he says. That's what he goes on Twitter and says, right? Basically, he said, I'm not tripping off my girl dancing with no other dude. Like, I don't know.
Big L.
Yeah, I know men, right? Naturally, a man should be upset if his woman is putting her behind on someone's lap, on a man's lap. I don't give a damn he gay or not. You get what I'm saying? First of all, it's weird. It's your wife or your woman should not have a gay friend.
Facts.
Women and gay men that's a man trying to be her and her hating men. A man hater. Why would you want to be a soft homosexual man? You know what I mean? So now, anyways, so he says that he says, y'all insecure, y'all worried about the wrong thing, woo, all this shit. So it's like he's acting like he's trying to take a player role, a so-called player role, when really he took an L.
That's a big L. Moneybag, no.
Moneybag, no.
That was an L.
What do you think about that shit though?
I think that's super weak.
Yeah, it's super gay of him to be on that shit. You know what I mean? Like to really look at it like, oh man, y'all insecure. Then he takes it to this part where they show a DM of what he's saying to her, like, where you at? I'm trying to send you some money. Like, I don't know what the hell.
Oh, that was some like a boss move?
I don't know.
Was that after the
It's after the fact.
Wow.
So it's like, what are you doing?
That shows improved. Like these entertainers and people they hold in high esteem aren't, nobody to look up to. Like they don't have.
Why do you follow these cats?
Yeah, like they're nobody to be followed. Like they don't have no backbone. They don't have any wisdom, knowledge, understanding that'll guide you or nothing. Like, how do you let your woman dance on somebody else?
Right. Like that's what you into?
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? That's what you into? That's what you want? Like, man, I don't know, bro. Like I don't see, and that's my whole thing is this, man. Like what you just said. You trying to deal with people in the world, and you trying to deal with what they go through, but you really can't relate to them. Like a man in the world doesn't have the same mindset as a cat in the truth, where it comes to what your woman is on and what she's supposed to do, how she's supposed to dress. Like she's dressing like a hoe wherever she goes.
If I could say,
go ahead.
If he would have checked her, they would have canceled him.
Facts.
They would have canceled him.
Real shit.
Who are you?
Yeah.
To tell this beautiful goddess.
Oh God.
Who she can dance with? It's because he was gay, huh?
Men checking women is that is a sin.
Right.
Yeah, if you check a woman for like he said, if you went on there, I'm like on social media, like now I wouldn't have handled it. Yes, I would. Real shit.
Because she did it publicly.
Yeah, she did it publicly. So
on to the next.
Yeah. I'd have been like,
not for me.
I'd have been like, hi, bitches really show themselves
Right.
over time. Like I'm in the world, like bitches really show themselves over time.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm on. Yep, I'm on to the next one. You know what I mean? You feel?
I would
me?
have posted a future meme.
I would have posted like. I would have posted a bitch in my phone that I'm talking to. I like if I'm in a world, if you're in the entertainment world, you just gotta like.
Because I said, "Hey, you gotta bounce back from that."
Yeah,
you gotta show like.
But it's mostly people blowing your head up about the person you're with. Like they're like, man, if I had Ari, because men love hoes. You know what I'm saying? So like, she's like, the superficial hoe. You know what I mean? Like where she has a big butt. She's been around. People like that too. They like women who've been around.
They get a kick out of that.
Yeah,
like, I got her now.
Yeah, exactly.
That starts in like high school.
I know. It's crazy how people like the woman who got around.
Right.
It's weird. So that's who we listen to in the rap. I'm like, I can't listen to no nigga like that, man. Like that is weird. You know what I'm saying? It's strange. You know what I'm saying? So I mean. Hey, it is what it is, though. You know what I mean? I can't really speak on what a nigga won't like to do or what he don't like to do. He like his woman to get humped on by homosexuals.
How do you? I can't.
Nah, go ahead.
I can't even like. How do you lay down with that? She basically has sex with this man.
Really, you think about the time she was humping the gay nigga.
Wow.
You feel what I mean?
Wow.
And you in his mind, he got to show her what it really is. You feel me? Now he got to go like, yeah, you was humping on him, but I seen it. Man,
there's a spirit on women I noticed like that feel that they have no shame in doing things like that. Not only giving other men lap dances, but entertaining other men. How do you feel about that? Like a woman entertaining other men.
Entertaining other men, like what? In any sense?
Okay, in any sense.
I mean, she got a man, right?
She got a man.
Yeah, she out of pocket. You know what I mean? Like a woman, I don't even would want my woman to argue with her brother. Like say your woman, she's in the truth, and she put on there like don't celebrate Christmas, whatever. I'm not celebrating Christmas, and some man comes on there and try to argue with her. You know what I mean? She shouldn't have to argue with him at all. Like if you got a man, don't argue with another man.
Right.
You feel what I mean? Don't do that. That's out of pocket. That's disrespectful to a man. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want. Like why are you arguing with a man when you got a man? You feel what I mean? Like, don't do that. So that's entertaining to me, by the way. You're entertaining somebody. So I wouldn't want you to entertain nothing. You know what I mean? You're supposed to just be, entertaining me. You know what I mean? Shit, entertain these kids, but don't entertain no other men. Because in my mind, that's looking for attention.
Right.
You feel what I mean? So I don't like that shit. So to give it, so not only are you the bitch is dancing on another nigga, but you can't even argue with another nigga. Go ahead.
What is the line in between a sister being nice and polite,
and
then from where it starts to become flirting?
Because
I know, like, when you're talking to a sister, she'll be nice, polite.
Yeah.
But then a brother might mistake that as she likes him. She's just being nice. That's her personality. But then when do you put the mark where she's now like flirting?
Okay, this is what I do, right? I just assume that this person's being nice. I don't never assume that they're flirting with me. I might miss every signal of that because I'm like that, right? So like I can be polite or nice to a sister, but I'm not in my mind, I'm not flirting with you. Like I don't flirt. So I think I used to do that maybe, but like I don't flirt. I'm just polite and nice. That's it. Like I don't mean nothing more than what I did and what it is. If I did, you would know. I would talk to you. You feel what I mean?
Okay, so what if you have? Okay, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if you have a rib, right?
Yeah.
And she's naturally nice and polite.
Yeah.
And she has that mindset. But okay, isn't it different with a rib? Because she might,
right.
You know what I'm saying? The brother might not have that mindset.
Well, I mean, this might be a cat who doesn't really have experience around women, though. You get what I'm saying? Like he might, like if if a sister is nice and polite to a brother and she has a husband, she's just nice and polite. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean she likes you or she's interested in you, or you know what I mean, she likes the way you look. Like now I'm talking about women in the truth, right? So now women in the world, you got to be careful, because especially you, like you meaning a man here, your spirit is different. You know what I'm saying? And some women are attracted to that type of spirit. So they might be trying to be nice and extra polite to get your attention. Those you got to be careful for. You know what I'm saying? Those you got to be like, you just let her be nice, but you just don't egg it on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, throw this, I appreciate it, and get on.
Okay, so what about like, what if your rib is nice and polite to other men? Like, is that fine? Like, cause is there a point where it's like, cause if she's
how nice is she being?
right.
How nice is she? You got to give me an example.
I'm just thinking
like she gave a nigga a long hug or something.
That's nah, hell no.
Hugs,
like a hug, like okay.
Like for you, what would be like? Okay,
a hug.
Don't do that.
So like
just a hug, that's it.
Yeah, like no, hugging a sister is nothing. But I'm talking like a little, like a long hug.
Yeah,
like
I'm saying like your rib. Like,
yeah.
Imagine you with your rib. What's the line for you? Like we used to don't do that.
Sometimes women can be a little talkative.
Right.
And then you might have to tell, no, don't talk so much. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like she's being friendly, but in my mind, she's being out of pocket. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to put her back in pocket and let her know, okay, you were talking a little too much. You feel what I'm saying? And she might be like, oh shit, my bad. I didn't even, yeah, I know you didn't know. So I'm telling you, don't talk so much. You get what I'm saying? So that could be a thing. You know what I mean? Where they just obliviously don't know because they're caught up in the conversation that they talk too much. You know what I'm saying? So that might be a thing. I don't like. So sometimes you got to tell a woman because she just doesn't know. You know what I mean? What she's doing. You know what I mean? To be out of pocket. You know. So, but yeah, Moneyybagyo don't care about out of pocket bitches though.
What is out of pocket?
It depends on the man though.
That's what I'm saying. Like on him, like what like do you have a line drawn in your sand? Like,
who? Moneyybagyo?
Yeah, like
obviously not.
Yeah, like
I guess he would have been more mad if the nigga pulled her pants down and started having sex with her. But you know, he don't have a line drawn. You know what I'm saying? Like, because now let's flip it. What if her gay friend? What if you have a gay homegirl as a man and she's throwing her behind on you and she's a feminine gay girl?
On Moneybag.
On Moneybag.
He would have got thrashed.
Come on, bro. He would have been a foul ass nigga.
Right.
Yeah. You feel me? So
cancel money.
Yeah.
I can't stand niggas like Moneybag.
Look at this cheating ass nigga.
Right.
All this shit. So that's the thing. You feel me? So nigga, like it's not the same thing. You know what I mean? Like it's not the same thing now as a double standard. Fuck no, it's not a double standard because that's a male and a female. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So, you know, like men are not threatened by gay men, but it's very weird to have a gay nigga around your girl because some gay niggas might fuck around and get healed, nigga. Around your bitch.
Hey, I didn't get no sense of gayness from that.
Me either. That nigga was smiling, looking down.
Hey, I'm like, whoa, like,
yeah. She like, that's just my friend. Like, yo, gay.
Like, you just sitting there, that's my wife.
Yeah. I seen this shit on TikTok where a nigga was like, he's like pretending to be gay. He's like pretending to be gay, waking up at the sleepover after pretending to be gay. He waking up and you seen it? He waking up getting his rod blown. That's a lot, yeah. But I'm like, see, that's that shit, man. Like, right. Like the nigga might heal up with your bitch.
Cats do that. Cats act gay. I mean, then you gotta, you got a little shit in your tank for you to do that much.
Yeah, like how do you know this nigga actually had sex with a man?
Right.
You know what I mean? He just playing the soft role, maybe, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you telling me she throw that thing back on him, his rod didn't get hard? So like, yeah. You feel what I mean? Oh, I'm gay. What?
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's an out-of-pocket bitch, though.
That's an L, Moneybagyo.
That's super L.
Me personally, I never felt through music, man.
Nah, he is cool. He is cool. He cool, but
how
like,
you gonna talk about women? How you talk about women pulling that?
nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Like honestly, you're a sucker now, though.
Yeah.
Like for real, you should have been like, I'm good. Like, because that's the best thing to do.
That's what you rap about.
Good. Yeah, like I'm good. Like
if he would have been here, that would never happen.
Yeah, never. But he not. He a weirdo. Oh, y'all insecure.
These people be trying to.
That's a fucked up thing.
Mind games.
That's a fucked up thing. You're insecure because you don't want your woman putting her ass on another nigga. That makes you insecure. Like they'll say this though.
I mean, to what level? I mean, if she's blowing his rod, are you still insecure?
That's what I'm saying. Look, they say this though. If a woman was to dress a certain way and you tell her, "Hey, you got to change," you're insecure. Right. Like if you like a niggas say this. They say, people like, you let your woman dress like that? Yeah, because I ain't no insecure nigga. She could dress how she want to dress. That's mine. No, bruh. You got to teach her how to dress, man. Like those things should be for you. Like, why would you want a woman where you go out to the mall and every nigga is looking at her because she got shorts right here and her breasts is out? You feel what I'm saying? What are you teaching her?
What are you teaching your daughter?
You feel me?
Your daughter was just like that. Come on,
you feel what I'm saying? So like, so what's the game plan behind that? You know what I'm saying? So like, it ain't about controlling. You know what I mean? It ain't about controlling. It ain't about, like, people say we're controlling. Yeah, for sure. Right. To an extent, hell yeah. Because a woman needs to be controlled. Not she doesn't have to get beaten to submission. Right. That's what they think we do. Right. You know what I mean? But it's control in the sense of like, I'm gonna control what you put out because you're not representing yourself. You're representing me.
Oh, if I could, a woman was meant to be guided. A man is meant to guide.
Yeah, right? Man. Hey, listen, I don't want to damage you. I just want to manage you.
Come on,
you feel me?
Go ahead. Hey, so it's like the scripture, 1 Corinthians 11:3.
Mm-hmm.
The head of man is Christ.
Exactly.
The head of Christ is man. Is like Christ is controlling over us.
Right.
Of course, we can do things, but we can't go and sleep with another man's wife.
No.
Because now we might get murdered.
Come on. I mean, if I own something, if the Bible says when a man gets a wife, he gets into possession, and that's my possession, mm-hmm. I'm gonna treat my possession with respect and love, and I'm gonna not allow her to disrespect herself. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? She's disrespecting herself going to the club and throwing her ass on some other nigga. She's disrespecting me and herself. She's disrespecting herself by dressing a certain way and talking a certain way. She's not just disrespecting me, she's disrespecting herself, and people are devaluing her as they see her.
Does she have children?
Yeah, with little Herb.
Come on now. And then when come on now. Now your child, is it a boy or a girl?
A boy.
He gonna look. That's my mother. That's my mother throwing it back on a bisexual man as she has, and she has a man. Like,
you feel me?
Come on.
So like, you know, that's the whole thing behind, you know, what people like to say about us and people like to say about men in the world, because men in the world allow you to have freedom.
People be too impressed with these celebrities, man. Right.
Man, like I was telling you about how they put that, you know, celebrities got this certain platform where they can say the most dumbest shit and people will push it out there.
Like what?
Just like Moneyybagyo said.
Yeah, like y'all niggas insecure. Oh, so now like everyone was, I ain't insecure. My bitch can do whatever she want. Like, you feel me? Yeah. Like I seen something where nigga said, nigga said, oh, man, I forget what he said. It was some sucker shit though. But he got a platform to where it can be spread out and people can be affected by what he says because he has money. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Money don't make you smart though.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Money does not make you smart. Go ahead.
No. So shout out to that sister. I don't know who else saw that post, but it was a sister. She had a shirt on. It basically said celebrities aren't leaders.
See?
That makes, I don't know who said it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
I don't agree with none of these celebrities be saying. You know what I'm saying? They don't be saying nothing strong enough. Colin Kaepernick said the most strongest shit. That was the one. But other than that, well, who else said some strong shit that I can really agree with and fuck with?
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't feel niggas who get love from white people. Like white people love them because of the entertaining that they do, and they turn around and start to love these white people because they love them. So how can they really say something that's going to impact my life out here and I'm in the trenches, proverbially. You feel me? Like when I say that, I'm around people that come from a low state. You know what I'm saying? So how can you say something to me that's gonna affect them? They don't need to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like if I tell them the shit that you're saying, how's it gonna change them? It's not. You get what I mean? So that's why I can't relate to them, because they saying a whole bunch of shit that has nothing to do with bringing the empowerment of our people up to a larger scale, but really destroying their mind with the bullshit they're going through.
If I could, sir, but like you just said, it's so heavy. It's a bigger picture than his response was a bigger picture than he really realizes. You got brothers that want to emulate his lifestyle, right? Like you said, and so they see that and they're like, "Yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that either." My favorite rapper said there's nothing wrong with that, so I shouldn't have nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But if he would have took a stance and put his foot down and showed a little backbone and was like, "Nah, I'm not dealing with that." You know what I'm saying? That's adultery.
This the cold thing though, that one. He know he's not about to deal with that bitch forever.
Right.
You know? Like that's the thing. Like you be forgetting that thing too. They in the world. They not like you know what I'm saying? Like
another one tomorrow.
Exactly. You can drop her and not deal with that, have that responsibility no more. But in here, we don't live like that. So like a woman might think, "Oh, this nigga mean." I'm telling you this because bitch, I'm with you forever. It's like you know what I mean? I'm with you for the rest of my life. Yeah. So now if I do something that might that you might not agree with, let me know and I can work on that, because guess what? We gotta deal with each other for the rest of our life. You know what I mean? We're not people that's gonna just get fed up and be like, "Oh, after 10 years of marriage, it's over." I heard somebody got fucking divorced after 22 years of marriage. I'm like, 22 years of marriage, you getting divorced? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You worked out all these other things, just gave up at that point. So when you take marriage serious like we do, and you're with someone like we had sex with a woman and we're with her for the rest of life, or rest of our life, now everything changes. It ain't about passive aggressiveness. It ain't about huge mistakes like she did by sleeping with dancing with some nigga, which was in the world that's not a big thing. It's not really a big deal. You feel me?
Right.
Like it's really not a. It's a tricky thing. It's like, that was out of pocket, but we could fix this. You know what I mean? She didn't have sex with him. It's like he should have been like, "Bitch, man, listen." Because I
just looked at my wrist. I got time to do.
like if I'm Moneybags homie, I'm like, "Hey, what's wrong with you, bro? Right. That's your bitch." Oh, you tripping, bro? Man, you tripping, bro? Man. Like, you know what I mean? You gonna let her do she clown you out here, nigga? Man, nigga, you done lost some streams, nigga, right now, because of her. You feel me? Like I done deleted you off my iTunes because of her, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like now you done lost some fans, because men would want you to, because most men looked at them and was like, "Oh man, bro, I can imagine if that was my woman, what would I do?"
Remember when this is funny. Remember when Cardi B was like, "I don't cook, I don't clean."
Yeah.
You know what I respected when I think it was Offset. When he was recording her cleaning, like, "Yeah, talk about that now."
Yeah, see, that's
fair. I rock with that.
Yeah, it's cool because she's saying that to push it on to the agenda to other women not to do that shit, but she really do that shit because real niggas want that from a woman. You know what I mean? It's such a, when a man sees a woman doing womanly things, like those type of cooking and cleaning, it's like man, it's attractive. Yeah, it's attractive. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's what a woman's supposed to do. Now, so now when Cardi B pushes it like, I don't cook, I don't clean, but I make this pussy cream, I think she said. It's like, okay. Like, so what you're saying, Cardi B, is all you do is have sex with your man, and that satisfies him, when you know that doesn't keep a man, because you didn't gave that vagina that cream to 30 other motherfuckers times 5. Right. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, crotches at? You on here? You know what I mean? So we were just talking about Moneyybagyo. I don't know if you've seen that shit.
And it's crazy too, sir, because man, it's just like you go back with T.I., and this is just to prove further the point that celebrities are not leaders. Celebrities aren't somebody who right. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Cardi B saying this stuff in the music, and I got nieces. You got nieces. We all got daughters in some way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they listen to that and they gravitate to it, and they don't see the other side that she's not really like that.
Right.
You got T.I. with his daughter. T.I. talking about his music or whatever.
Yeah.
And this and that. But he giving his daughter what's that test to see if they're virgin or not?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, he's promoting the opposite.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like he trying to be super deep and black people this, that, we don't know who we expeditiously, but he on trial for potentially drugging women.
Right. Yeah, him and his wife.
And having sex with unconscious women. What kind of, you know, I mean, hey.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, come on. They in Atlanta, bro. You know. But my thing is though, man, you gotta check a woman that gets out of pocket, man. And when you don't, you teach her, that's in the scriptures, you teach her how she can treat you. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the heavy things I heard, you gotta teach people how to treat you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be you want to let people walk all over you, then don't say nothing about it. Don't say nothing about any problems. And people would walk all over you, become a pushover. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want people, you know, it's just, you got to set a boundary for yourself of some type of self-respect that you won't be able to, you know what I mean, allow to happen to you. You feel what I'm saying? So he's allowing this woman to go act crazy. And then it's probably because some other shit that happened internally that she's acting out like that. But he was like, man, I was wrong. So, here you go. I bought you he bought her a Rolls Royce or some shit for her birthday. These niggas is weird, man.
If I could, moral of the story, put your foot down, Act. Yeah. Put your foot down, brother.
Drive the car.
And I don't give a damn how big her behind is, nigga. That ain't worth your manhood. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's she is not the only good looking woman. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a million good looking women in the world that'll actually respect you and not dance on other men, gay or not. You understand what I'm saying? Like, brother, put your foot down, be a man, and have some type of integrity. That's what black men lack today. Integrity. You want some integrity? You come here in I.S.U.P.K. Learn some integrity. Learn how to deal with these women. Learn how a woman's not gonna deal with you. You understand what I'm saying?
And a lot of times it's because you got sisters. Sisters know that men want them, so sisters can turn you down easily because they know they got people, other brothers around the corner. But brothers is like some brothers are scared to have integrity because they just, man, I'm gonna just get the box. I ain't trying to do all of that. Don't be a hoe. They just, I'm gonna get the box and I'm gonna leave her alone because I'm trying to get the box. Right. And brother don't want to be. He doesn't want to carry himself with integrity a lot of times. Not every brother, but some brothers, because they want the box, and if they turn her down, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
You'll be a slave. Yeah.
Sisters is not like that. Some sisters turn you. That's why sisters is more like turn you down more. You know what I'm saying? But with men, it's not really like that. You know what I mean? Not all men, at least.
No. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But moral of the story, like I said, if I could, sir, put your foot down, brother. Right. Put your foot down, man. And that's what the Holy Spirit is essentially. Holy Spirit is masculine, man. Right. For brothers. It's a masculine spirit. Like the I.S.U.P.K, we have the Holy Spirit, and we are putting masculinity back in the earth because everybody else is effeminate. Moneyybagyo, as talk about guns and drugs and taking your girl, that nigga's effeminate. So allow your woman to grind on another man, not even just grind on him, but publicly.
That was his wife.
Man, I mean, to us, yeah. Is he married to her legally?
No.
Nah, but that's his woman. You get what I'm saying?
He be cuddling with her probably.
Man, listen, man. TV. Listen. Put your foot down, brother. Right. That woman, you catch that woman talking to other men behind your back, put your foot down. Put your foot down. Or she gonna keep putting her foot down on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I gotta say on that one.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So look, in a situation like that, Carter, how you feel about that?
Well, it's talking about as far as I'm not.
Cap was talking about you know that once Moneyybagyo, right? His girl, yeah. She was grinding on this dude at the club, her gay best friend or gay friend, bisexual friend.
Oh, he bisexual? So I mean he like box, supposedly?
Right.
Yeah. That's a outie. It's out.
But what was his response, sir? Moneyybagyo said, y'all just insecure.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I guess
Psychological.
I guess I am. Shit, I ain't allowing my woman to fuck on no man, gay or not. You know what I'm saying? That's just out of pocket. It looks out of order. If you saying that you mind dancing with another dude, that's out of order. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's gay, bi, or not, and it's not about being insecure. It's not about being secure. It's just about everything being done in decency and order. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, there is no order in the world. No order in the world.
Right.
Well, I guess that's why that happened.
Mm-hmm. That's the cold part, though. You're insecure because you don't want your woman to humped on by another man.
Right, like what?
That's the life we live. You insecure.
Hey, that's exactly what Christ said. He said, "Then I am insecure." I mean, shit. I guess so. Righteously,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
You saying there's something wrong with me being insecure?
Yeah, like that's you know what I'm saying.
But
like,
not that is.
Everybody's like, fuck it. You don't understand,
Right? Because in reality, you are being secure. You're trying to make sure what you have is secure and orders, and that's not out of place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, man.
In actuality, that was insecure. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm insecure, then what the hell are you?
You must be secure.
Secure in what though?
So I'm secure. You're really insecure. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that was like psychological. Like he know damn well, man. Like come on, dog.
He heard that from a woman.
He probably tried to tell her something, and she checked his ass.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
You know, I'm just saying. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you know, like I said, man. But if I could, sir, if I could ask the next question.
Yeah, yeah.
Is the going on from the Moneyybagyo situation? The question posed is there a such thing as good white people?
Is there a such thing as good white people?
Is there a such thing? Because in I.S.U.P.K, we go hard on the so-called white man.
Mm-hmm.
What you did in slavery,
yeah,
you evil bastard,
mm-hmm.
right? But some white people are like, man, I don't agree with that. I don't, are there any good white people? What is our official stance on that question?
Is there good white people? I'm sure there's good white people. Sure, there is. But my job ain't to find out who they are. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure there's good white people. There's white people that want to come and save black people and, do whatever it takes to give you what you need because of what happened to you in slavery and all that. But my thing is, why do I have to go find out who the good white people are when the bad white ones already did what they did? You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali said it best, right? He said, if I had a door open, right? If I had this door open, I'm standing behind this door, and there's 1,000 snakes coming my way. Do I got time to sit there and point out which snakes is good?
Right, not poisonous?
Yeah, what do I gotta be like, okay, that snake is good, that snake is good, those snakes can come in, or should I just close the door on all of them? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like our job ain't to sit here and say, how much we hate the white man. That's not our life. Our life ain't about hating the oppressor. You know what I'm saying? That's not our life. We hate the crimes that he committed. You know what I mean? So we hate the things that he did to us, and we hate more that he's never been charged for his crimes. You know what I'm saying? But our real thing is to love our own. Like my love is going to go to my own people. So if I take my love outside of this house, then there's a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about hating the oppressor in the sense of, you know what I mean? There can't be no good ones. Is that I want to find all the bad black and Hispanic people and make them good. Right. You know what I'm saying? So damn what you're talking about finding good white people. You know what I mean? That's not my job. You know what I'm saying? So that's it on that. Not my job. I don't do that. You know what I mean?
So, like when Esau says things like, "That wasn't me. I didn't have you in slavery." What is our response to that?
Say one more time.
When we bringing out the fact that they had us as slaves, and they say they didn't benefit from it.
Who?
White people
didn't benefit from slavery,
right? Right. What are the examples we use to show that they do benefit from it?
Okay, yeah, they benefit in every which way, man. Like just by being white, you're the head of this kingdom. You get what I'm saying? You have white privilege, right? You benefit because you can be over me at any time, and I can be more qualified at you than a job, and you'll come in and make more than me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You take my job, they'll have me train you, and so you could take my job, and then you get paid more than I do. You know what I mean? So like, if you act like, you can sit here and act like white people don't benefit from slavery. You know what I mean? But that's just a lie. It's a blatant lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go look at every social structure in America and how white people can thrive more than black people, I mean, look it up. Like, you know what I mean? Go look up child support. Go look up the prison system. Go look at people who got jobs compared to white men and black men, white men and black men, white women and black women. Go look at the people who's making the most money. The average, how much money is the average white man making? How much money is the average black man making? You know what I'm saying? Go look at these things, man. You tell me who benefits and who doesn't benefit. You're lying. You know what I'm saying? When nothing is equal about what happens to black people and white people in America, and they know that. You know what I mean? So I mean, how can we look at that and say anything else? You know?
If I could, also just how they established generational wealth and they established themselves on the top of society during those times of slavery, and just how they made it to be. They wanted it to be so as us being at the bottom of society in slavery. We are still in that same structure and order is still to this day. We still at the bottom of society trying to get up, and they still at the top of society trying to keep their foot on our necks. You see what I'm saying? Like, they still benefit from what their forefathers have done, the companies that they started, the money that they inherited, the land, all these things that they had, they still benefit off of these things. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's you don't actually have that land no more, but you have the wealth from that land, or you don't have these slaves no more, but you have the wealth from these slaves. You see what I'm saying? And it trickles on down to their society and what they were able to establish and what you were able to do with that money. Meanwhile, since the slavery times, we've been fighting to be established as men, to be established as citizens, to be established as we have rights and all these many different type of things. We still being murdered and shot down in the street like back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say.
And the fact that I have your last name is proof that you benefit
right.
from slavery. Like what they used to do to the Native Indians in the Native Indian residential schools or boarding schools in the 1900s, late 1800s, they would have Gadites fresh off the reservation that they just pushed them on, right, forcibly, and then they would gather the children of the natives by force against the parents' will, and then they would, colonize the Native Indian children, and then they would put them in these school settings, classroom settings, and then they would write a bunch of white names on the board, and the Gadite children don't know what the hell going on. They just tell them go up there and point, and then that was their name going forward. So if you went up there, you didn't know no English, you didn't know the alphabet, you went in and chose Edward, this is gonna be your family name now.
And like you think that Edomites don't still continuously prosper off of taking the land of Wisconsin from Native Indians? You think they still don't prosper on taking the land of Idaho, California, you know what I'm saying, all the 50 states of America? You think they still don't profit off of that? This land is stolen land, and they still are benefiting off of this land that was not theirs, that they stole from. You know what I'm saying? And it trickled down to their kids. It's certain businesses that they might have switched the name up or whatever, or due to legal purposes or whatever, but they still been the same business that's been running since the times of slavery, since the times that they conquered this land. Right. See what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that trickling effect, and it trickles down to modern day today, and they still running these same businesses.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. You absolutely benefit, because in South Dakota, they have Mount Rushmore, which is originally on Lakota, so-called Native Indian, the Lakota tribe territory, on the mountain they once deemed holy, and he carved your face in it. You get what I'm saying? Like the names of the different states and cities is after you. The scriptures say, well, what does it say, Karza?
I need to write.
I
need to write.
He calls the cities after him. You get what I'm saying? So look at these different America itself. This shows that you're the one in control, the one in power, and we under you at this point.
Yeah. Who says this? White people or black people?
Really, both.
Right. Go for it. Black people be like, we benefit. Like, what they say?
Right.
Like, we wasn't slaves. Was you a slave, brother? That's what they want to know.
That didn't happen to you.
Yeah, you wasn't picking cotton.
Right.
Like, goddamn,
Like Jesus.
my grandma was, dog.
Yeah.
Right. Employee means slave by definition too.
And let me tell you this: when they say, "Did you pick cotton?" Yes, nigga, I did pick cotton.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just blow their mind with that.
Still picking it.
Yeah, blow their mind with yes, you did pick cotton because you did pick cotton. You was the slaves that came over here and started picking that damn cotton. You know what I'm saying? You are them people, same people. You know what I mean? Because you're the same people today who's that's oppressed and working for the white man for a fee, for a minimum fee. You
like,
feel me?
Like, and this is just with so-called African Americans.
Mm-hmm.
They made America rich through cotton.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't even have to pay rent.
Right.
They shouldn't have to buy no car, no food, nothing. Everything should be given to them for free. Because that's the only reason why that's the main reason why America's rich.
I mean, listen. They use a slave for 400 years, right? 250 years, and all that segregation came through. Whatever. You're a slave. Then you stopped being a slave, and then you couldn't get a job, and then you was called lazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why you think you like to rest so much, nigga? you want to lay down so much, nigga? You was in them fields, man. Spiritually, you like, woo, God damn. You know what I mean? That's your spirit. Your spirit knows like work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Your spirit knows it. Like you need to. That's why they said Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Like before slavery, you was already chilling. So then the oppression came, and you really wanted to be in that bed. You really wanted to be on that couch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Imagine you putting a king in a cotton field.
Man,
you feel what I'm saying? Like you putting a king in a cotton field, and they say, y'all niggas working slow. Well, shit, nigga, I'm a king. I shouldn't even be here right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm a priest. This ain't my work, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just how it goes, though, man. You know, white man's a devil. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Anything else you want to bring up?
No, that's all I had on mine.
Kraza? I no sweat, man. With that, man, we'll see you next Thursday, man. One West Radio, man. Right back at you next Thursday. I'm Captain Gadalhar, Officer Dababy, and Officer Kraza. With that, shalom. I want to call you Captain so bad, bro. Captain.